The third-year forward has appeared in 67 games for the Mustangs, scoring 9 goals and adding 11 assists. A Gorham High School product, Emmett followed in his older brother Sean's footsteps to CMCC. He is joined on the ice by Sean and his sister Lindsay.
We're having the pregame here with the senior recognition night.
Congratulations, Emmett. Next, a sophomore from Portland, Maine, #1, Ryan Becker. A goaltender out of Portland High School, Ryan has appeared in 3 games for Central Maine over his 2 seasons. He has a 1-1 record, recorded an assist in a win against Curry, and made an appearance at the ACHA National Championships. Ryan is joined on the ice by his mom, Rachel, dad, Lance, and uncle, Brian. Congratulations, Ryan. Up next, a junior from Westbrook, Maine, #30, Isaac White. Isaac has showcased exceptional puck-stopping ability over his 3 seasons in Auburn, posting a career .926 save percentage with an 11-1-0 record. The Westbrook High School product has also compiled 3 shutouts and backstopped the team to victories over nationally ranked Colby, Dartmouth, and UMass Amherst. Isaac is joined on the ice by his mom, Kim, dad, Michael, brothers Sean and Austin, his grandmother, Jane, and uncle, Brian. Congratulations, Isaac. Next, a sophomore from Freiburg, Maine, #2, Will Galligan. A hard-working forward, Will transferred into CMCC from the University of Southern Maine, making an instant impact in his first season with his physical play. The Freiburg Academy grad also has a nose for the net, recording 8 goals and 13 assists in 39 career games. Will is joined on the ice by his mom, Cheryl, and dad, Terry. Up next, a sophomore from North Yarmouth, Maine, #4, Cullen Rafford. A defenseman out of Greeley High School, Cullen has been a shutdown blue liner, recording only 1 penalty and a +10 career plus-minus in 46 games. He also has 2 goals and 3 assists, recording all 5 points against NECA opponents. Cullen is joined on the ice by his mom, Kendra, and dad, Tim. Congratulations, Cullen. Next up, a junior from Falmouth, Maine, #10, Zach Mitten. The defenseman is playing in his 64th game tonight for the Mustangs, having recorded 7 goals and 26 assists. A captain last year, Zach helped lead CMCC to its 2nd straight appearance at the ACHA National Championship and a 59-18-2 record in his time in Auburn. Zach is joined on the ice by his dad, Tim, and his brother, Nick. Congratulations, Zach. Next, a junior from Litchfield, Maine, number 11, Jonathan Ryu. The Mustangs captain this season has played in 72 games, tied for the most of any member of this class, putting up 3 goals and 18 assists. The blue liner was a part of the squad that won the NECA championship as a freshman and has led his squad to a 17-3-0 record so far this year. John is joined on the ice by his mom, Lori, dad and former CMCC assistant, Jack, and his girlfriend, Madeline. Congratulations, John. Up next, a sophomore from Lewiston, Maine, number 13, Dylan Blue. A local product from the state champion Lewiston Blue Devils program, Dylan spent his freshman season playing along with his twin brother, Ethan. A speedy skater with an accurate shot, the forward has 27 goals and has added 28 assists in just 48 games for the Mustangs. Dylan is joined on the ice by his mom, Hillary, dad, Tim, grandparents, Brenda and Bill, and his girlfriend, Emma. Congratulations, Dylan. Next, a junior from Oakland, Maine, number 16, Colby Pawson. The hard-skating and hard-hitting forward has racked up 22 goals and 28 assists in his 3 seasons as a member of the Mustangs. Colby finished 5th on the team in scoring last year and has 17 points in 20 games so far this campaign. Congratulations, Colby. Next on our list, a junior from Lewiston, Maine, number 18, Michael Bello. Another local product from Lewiston High School and North Yarmouth Academy, Michael joined the Mustangs in the 2nd semester of his freshman year. The forward and alternate captain has an impressive 23 goals and 46 assists in 59 games in a Central Maine jersey. Michael is joined on the ice by his mom, Rebecca, dad, Jamie, and sister, Ellie. Congratulations, Michael. Next, a sophomore from San Sebastian, Spain, number 19, Alex Alonso. A combination defenseman and forward, Alex followed his older brother Diego to CMCC after his time at Thornton Academy. His Swiss Army knife capability has seen him made a big step up in the lineup for whatever his team needs, and his lone goal in 50 games was a big one, scoring the game winner in a 1-0 victory at UMass Amherst. Alex is joined on the ice by his mom, Deborah. Congratulations, Alex. Up next, a junior from Falmouth, Maine, number 24, Aaron Higgins. The forward has been sensational since transferring in from Liberty University last season. Aaron set the single-season points record in his first year with 32 goals and 30 assists to earn ACHA All-Athletic honors. This year, he became the first player in Central Maine program history to surpass the 100-point mark, compiling 108 in 50 games so far. He's joined on the ice by his mom, Maria, and dad, Adam. Next on our list, a junior from Cheshire, Connecticut, number 26, Lucas Sargalini. The only member of the graduating class from a high school outside of Maine, the player affectionately known as Sargs is a great example of a player who has worked their way into an every-game role. The tough forward is a member of the checking line and has recorded 3 goals and 2 assists in 46 career games. Lucas is joined on the ice by his mom, Lorian. Congratulations, Lucas. And last, but certainly not least, a sophomore from Lewiston, Maine, number 77, Cody Dion. The forward out of the Lewiston Blue Devils program is playing his first season of ACHA hockey this year. Cody has made an immediate impact, seeing time on the power play, playing in all 20 games, and recording 3 goals and 8 assists thus far. He is joined on the ice by his mom, Kelly, dad, Robert, brother, Cam, and his girlfriend, Abigail. And if we could have all 14 members of our graduating Mustangs men's ice hockey program class, please come together for one final group picture. Fans, how about one more round of applause for your graduating Mustangs?
Well, we'll take a quick break. Again, congratulations to the 14 graduating members of the Mustang Ice Hockey program. When we come back, it's the Big Green and the Mustangs.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm gonna be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm gonna be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm gonna be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
there is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Our goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist. Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust their fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
The Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other hand?
You just don't want to get boxed in.
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's prepared me to have a step up in my professional career. Here at the school, they're really invested in our education. It's a nice environment.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just a fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that you typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. This kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good, like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like the USCAA.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
The environment is just awesome.
Great campus, small, close-knit community.
Everyone's really welcoming.
Everything feels very personal.
We want to let you know. Hello?
We welcome you back.
Well, We're working on our mic issue here.
We welcome you into the Norway Savings Bank Arena as it's another Friday night NECA Colonial North Division matchup as the Dartmouth Big Green and the Mustangs get set to face off. And we say good evening, everyone, and welcome to Munzing Media Sports. I'm Patrick Dexler, joined alongside executive producer Mr. Rob Munzing, and we have a good matchup for you here tonight. 14 players were honored pregame that are graduating for the Mustangs in May. And they'll have a chance to play their final home game against a very tough Dartmouth squad.
Well, you know, Patrick, it's been a good matchup against these two teams in the past, and hoping for another great one tonight.
We'll preview the goaltending matchup for you here tonight. It'll be the junior Isaac White in between the pipes for the Mustangs, as Cam Wickens will be ready off the bench. But Isaac getting the start, as he is one of the 14 graduating members.
Yeah, I thought they might do that tonight. That's a good move. Give Isaac. Isaac's not a big step down, that's for sure.
Isaac on the season has appeared in 5 games. This will be his 4th start. A goals against average of just over 1.21. And a save percentage of .957.
Not too shabby.
Caleb Lamb announced Isaac pregame, and his career record in a Mustang uniform, 11-1. So again, Rob, definitely, as you said, not too shabby to put in as your backup.
Well, remember last year, a couple of times he came in when, who was it, the goaltender last year?
Sebastian Couturier.
Yeah, when Couturier went out a couple of times with injury, and he was able to come in and do a great job.
The Mustangs come in with a record as a team, 17-3 on the season, 6-0 in the NECA Colonial North Division. The latest rankings put them number 7. They stood pat in the latest ACHA Division III ranking. The visiting Dartmouth Big Green, 9-3 overall on the season, a 4-1 NECA Colonial North Division record. Their one loss was early in the season at the hands of the Colby College Mules, as they sit number 24 in the ACHA Division III rankings. Their last time out was this past Saturday, a barn burner out in New Hampshire, a 7-6 overtime win against the University of New England Nor'easters. Sergei Leonov scoring the game winner in overtime, and Graham Weber picking up the victory in between the pipes. They'll get us the start again for the Big Green here tonight. The officiating crew referees are Jimmy Riley and Chris Kelly. The linesman is Ryan Parent. The Mustangs so far undefeated in 2026. They will put that to the test here tonight.
Well, it's the kind of game you want to be playing, Patrick, this time of the season. Playoff atmosphere against a good opponent, get you primed up for the playoff hunt. This will be our last home game, and Boy, thanks everybody for tuning in this season. It's gone quickly. We started back, and did we have a game in September this year? A hockey game? No, October then.
October 5th.
October 5th.
Rob Kennedy brought you the Mustangs playing the UMaine Black Bears. And then it has been Rob and I the rest of the way, along with associate producer Chris Wheeler.
So we do have Caleb Lamb mic'd up downstairs. Worked out okay during the, well, I guess, senior recognition night, we call that officially. And we'll get set to go down to Caleb as soon as he's ready for pre-game introductions. Ashley Pashon doing our game coverage cam. Evan Bilodeau downstairs on the camera.
The Big Green wearing their home whites here tonight as the Mustangs opt to wear the Road Reds, and alluding to head coach Jordy Kanorin, they have been undefeated wearing the red uniforms this year.
Well, there you go. Why not? We'll go down. They'll be introducing the Big Green first. Give you a look at their side of the ice. Beautiful perch up here for us to cover the game from. I want to thank Patrick for always getting here early, getting it secure, getting it set up, and we're getting set for intros.
Good evening once again, and welcome to Norway Savings Bank Arena for tonight's ACHA Division III matchup between the visiting Dartmouth Big Green and your Central Maine Mustangs. We begin with the starting lineup for the visiting Big Green. On defense, number 5, Will Lehman. Partnering him on defense, number 26, Will Spangler. At left wing, number 16, Sergei Leonov. At center, number 8, Alex Rockmore. At right wing, number 19, Oliver Hopp. And in goal for Dartmouth, number 1, Graham Weber. And now the starting lineup for your Central Maine Mustangs. On defense, a junior from Falmouth, Maine, number 10, Zach Mitten. Partnering him on defense, a junior and captain from Litchfield, Maine, number 11, Jonathan Ryu. At left wing, a junior from Cheshire, Connecticut, number 26, Lucas Sargalini. At center, a junior from Gorham, Maine, number 88, Emmett Sullivan. At right wing, a junior from Oakland, Maine, number 16, Colby Pawson. And in goal for the Mustangs, a junior out of Westbrook, Maine, number 30, Isaac White. The Mustangs are coached by Jordy Kanorin, assisted by Parker Springer, Dana Taylor Fifield, and Sebastian Couturier. Fans, we now ask that you please rise if able, and gentlemen, please remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of the Star-Spangled Banner.
Well, for the penultimate time of the season, we'll have women's hockey on Sunday. But the I's have been dotted, the T's have been crossed. I think there's only one thing left to do here on Friday night.
Let's play hockey. Student interns Ashley and Evan are on cameras tonight. We're mic'd up down in the box so we get penalties and goal calls. We got the in-between periods guests coming up. Coach Caron after the first. Dave Gagne be in at the second and third period break. We got all the bases covered here. Sprinkled holy water on all the equipment. Of course, we almost disengaged everything. We stood up for the national anthem. That's why you saw that little blip going on. We're in cozy quarters here. Once we're locked in, we're like the astronauts in the old Mercury capsules, you know, squeezed into that sardine can. But we're set to go. Here's Patrick.
As the puck is down and we are underway, Mustangs win the draw as they play it up into the attacking zone. Colby Pawson backhands it over the far side as Emmett Sullivan battles along the end boards. Knocked around back to the point near side. But Dartmouth will take possession in their own zone. Pass up to the far side, intercepted just beyond the blue line. Mitten gains the red line. He'll bring it in himself. It trickles back out of the zone. Mustangs have to reset, but it's turned over in the neutral zone as it's sent over to the far side by Oliver Hoppy. Mustangs can't connect on the breakout pass. Sam Foley will bring it in the zone. Trying to get around a defender. He was knocked off the puck. Played back over the far side, just out of the zone and dumped back in. Mustangs applying pressure on the forecheck. Aaron Higgins up in the play as Dylan Blue knocks that loose over to the near corner. Tries to kick it. Gets it loose for Higgins. He'll skate with it around the net. Higgins over to the far side. A shot goes well wide of the goal. As it caroms back out, Alex Alonso. Back into his own zone. Throws it across ice. As it's back to him now, Higgins in the attacking zone near side. Higgins in front. Weber out of position, but it squeezes through the goal crease. Nobody there to try and tuck it in. Back the other way, Ben Offit offside. 1:48 into the contest.
Well, a couple of good territorial rushes for the Mustangs. Not able to cash in. Higgins a couple of chances. I bet they're going to know where he is tonight. If you're the Big Green. They go by the same nickname, correct, Patrick?
Yes. Lucas LaForest feeds it to the far side. Now up for Gavin Pellerin. Pellerin loses it. Regained. A shot just deflected wide of the goal. Second chance. And a stick save by Weber. Turned over right at the blue line. That was inches away from being out of the zone. As Pellerin battles for it, a shot right from the near side goes wide. LaForest and Pellerin up in the play along with Michael Bello. Bello gets it back. It's Karam's just out of the zone. McLean sent it back in, but Dartmouth able to reset. They'll gain the red and dump it in to get a change. Mustangs back the other way. LaForest. He'll gain the red and throw it on net. Rebound right to Galligan, and he sent it wide.
Boy, that was a juicy rebound.
Now the Big Green trying to head back the other way. Potential 2-on-1 shot. Near side goes high. Mustangs with speed, back the other way. Galligan with Dion. Galligan loses it. Pawson over in the corner. Galligan rushes to try to get to it. Instead, it's back to the point for Rio. From the point, that was deflected wide. Second chance. Sent back out through the center of the ice. Isaac White will track it down. Rio, the Mustang captain. Around his own net. Now up ice for Pawson. On the far side, he can't keep possession. And Dartmouth will opt to dump it in. White out of his net to play it. Over to the near side. Leonov. Leonov leads the Big Green in scoring. As Ryu tied up behind the net with Rockmore. Jimmy Riley watching the play. Now Higgins works around two defenders. He's going in 2-on-2 with Dylan Blue. He leaves it for Blue. A shot just high, rebound. And Weber finds it on the near side.
What a nifty move that was by Higgins. Well, we just do want to point out, because some people got a little confused, this is the Dartmouth club team. So when we say that we're playing Dartmouth, we're in club hockey here at CM. We always play the club teams. We're not playing the Division I Big Green. If we were, you'd hear Rob Kennedy.
Yeah, absolutely.
But there was that question, Patrick, came up. I don't think it wasn't Dartmouth, it was somebody else that, of course, we had played that had a Division I team, and people saying, you should say you're playing not playing the Division I team. Well, it's understood we play club hockey. So.
It even dates back to the Mustangs' first ever game. They played the University of Maine, and it was not the Division I team. We had the place packed, and everybody thought it was. Before the days of Munzing Media bringing you Mustangs hockey.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, I'll take the over. I'll give the goals.
Yeah, it was 7-6, Maine.
But I mean, if they played the Division I team, oh my God, can you imagine? I mean,
I'm all set.
Okay, back to action. I just want to point that out.
Through center, Bennett Mosk will dump it in along the near side. Max Meserve first to it. Now Michael Bello goes over to the far side for Sargolini through center. Loose puck picked up by the Big Green. Now Brooks off the boards, but just to the other side of neutral ice, but it's dumped in for icing. 5:31 gone by. No score. Mustangs with the advantage in the shots on goal column, 3-0.
Well, we'll get tomorrow off. Back at it Sunday, fun day.
Well, you have tomorrow off, right?
I have tomorrow off. We have it for Mustangville, so we'll be back with you on Sunday for split doubleheader action.
Mustangs control the draw in their own zone. Sargolini along the near side. Pass turned over and then regained by a red jersey. Meserve, his shot deflected into the protective netting. Faceoff will be to the left of Weber, the Big Green netminder.
Basketball Sunday at noon, and then hockey at 3, women's hockey.
Mitten, cross ice for Rio. His shot attempt was blocked. Now the stretch pass the other way. Shot hits the post. Leonov almost breaking the ice here in the first, but Isaac White will thank his post later.
Best friend.
Dion pinned along the end boards, has it knocked off his stick. And the cross ice pass loose in neutral ice. Dumped back in along the near side. Galligan battling for the loose puck. He was tied up. Mustangs wanted a call. Instead, Colby Pawson out-muscles Alex Rockmore to get the puck in neutral ice.
Yeah, it could have been a call.
Galligan backhands that. Cross ice. Nobody there to get it in front. Rockmore through center. He'll dump it in. Dartmouth will get a change, as do the Mustangs. Foley feeds the pass up. Now Higgins. Back for Foley. Dylan Blue joins the rush. Higgins thrown into the boards. He kept possession. Higgins over to Alex Alonso. Alonso sees a lane, a shot, saved by Weber. Dartmouth will head back the other way. The pass broken up and the shot attempt was blocked. Now Dylan Blue with speed through center. As Higgins over, waiting for the pass. Now Higgins knocks it loose. Blue couldn't get the pass to Foley. That was intercepted. As it's dumped in by Offit. Dartmouth will get fresh bodies on the ice. Center around to the near side. Now up through center. Gavin Pellerin with speed. Goes through the defenders, picks up the loose puck, couldn't get the centering feed off. Bello battling for it along the near side. Mustangs take possession in their own zone. Now back through neutral ice, teams trading possession. Dumped inside of the net. Meserve feeds over. Now LaForest through center. LaForest does a pump fake to get around the defender, but the Mustangs can't capitalize. Bello up in the forecheck. Knocks it loose. LaForest gets it back to the point near side, a shot, and McLean hits the crossbar.
Ooh.
Loose puck at center. Now picked up by Meserve. He'll go to his defense partner, McLean. That pass up ice, couldn't connect. Both teams again trading possession. Pawson knocked off the puck in the attacking zone. So he'll try to chase it down. Jenkins dumps it into the Mustang zone. Now Mitten near side, goes up ice. Galligan leaves it for Pawson. Dion joins along the near side, but a shot by Pawson. And Weber reads that all the way. 10:37 to go here in the first.
Well, both teams opportunities, both teams with one a post, one a crossbar.
Face-off controlled by the Big Green as they break the blue line before it's turned over, and Dion brings it back in offside.
Clean game so far, Patrick.
Sullivan will take the neutral zone draw, but it is won by Friedlander. Pass to the other side of the neutral zone. Now Dartmouth will backhand it into the far side. Mitten around his own net. Gets it up for Sargalini. Sargalini gets it up to Sullivan. 2-on-2 right in front. A shot. Save by Weber. Now back the other way, Friedlander. His shot was blocked. Played over to the near corner. Now Mitten takes possession. Mitten over in front of the Mustang bench, but not out of the zone. Mitten, the junior defenseman, chases it back down. Passes it to Emmett Sullivan, who feeds it right back for him. The forecheck for Dartmouth. Breaking up the play, but Aaron Higgins feeds far side Dylan Blue. Blue has to wait for Higgins in front. Pass couldn't connect, but Blue still with possession along the inboards. Now Higgins has it, goes opposite way. Alonzo back for Higgins. Higgins in the slot, a shot goes wide. Loose puck picked up, now through center, Leonoff. Leonoff into the attacking zone, backhands it. Nobody there to get the pass. Mustangs back the other way. Higgins leaves it, far side, shot, glove save, Graham Weber.
Yeah, good defense. I'm sorry, Patrick. Good defensive coverage that time by Dartmouth as Weber took the potential goal scorer. The defenseman took Higgins out of the play.
Loose puck off the draw, kept in the zone. Over the near side, Alonzo sends it just wide of the goal, looking for a deflection in front. That's flipped just in front of the net and gloved down, but the Mustangs retain possession. Pellerin feeds far side. Now D to D, Alonzo looks for another deflection in front, but that was broken up. Through center, that was in the skates of Braden Gagnon. They'll go back to Alonzo, now up ice for Bello. Bello 1-on-3, gets tied up, and Aiden Coyle will be guilty of the penalty. As referee Jimmy Riley right in front to see it. And the Mustangs will go to the power play. Coyle to the box for interference. The power play on the season, 31 of 76. That is 40.8%. They were 1 for 4 last Friday as they win the draw. Shot near side, save Weber. Rebound right in front. Loose puck and they score. 9 seconds into the man advantage. The Mustangs strike first.
Well, we talked to you about how important it is to stay 5-on-5. Higgins at the point. And, of course, they can't close on them too quickly because they've got to make sure they've got their coverage. And going to see it come back out, lay right there, juicy. And the power play goal, we'll see who gets the actual credit for it.
I believe it was Michael Bello in front, but we'll hear from Caleb Lamb.
Yeah, we'll go down to Caleb when he makes the call. The main thing is Mustangs up 1-0.
Back to the point far side. Now cross ice, McLean through traffic, sends that wide. Pawson will chase down the loose puck. He was knocked off of it. Galligan up in the play as well. Turned over, Pawson. Now Meserve far side. That was deflected. And played back out to center. Meserve gets it, throws it on net. And Weber will opt to hang on.
A goal scored by number 18, Michael Bello. His 10th of the season, assisted by number 13, Dylan Blue, and number 24, Aaron Higgins. Time of the goal, 12:05 into the first period. That's Bello, his 10th of the year on the power play, assisted by Blue and Higgins at 12:05 into the first.
So Bello from the two leading scorers for the Mustangs as that puck dumped all the way down the length of the ice. Bello now the 5th Mustang in the double digits for the goal column on the season.
Yeah, they've had good balance scoring, no question, Patrick. Got to keep them off the power play. You're going to have any hope against this club. They'll kill you on the power play. What'd you say their percent was, Patrick?
40.8,
yeah,
and now it's probably over 41. I'll do the math here in a second.
Yeah. That's Looney Tunes.
2-on-2 back the other way. Hoppy lost possession for a second. Almost lost it again. Walks into the slot, and his shot deflected into the protective netting. 6:36 to go, and Yordi Kanoran happy with the power play goal. I think he might be even happier that the Mustangs have only allowed one shot on goal in over 13 minutes of action. As the Mustangs win the draw in their own zone, LaForce feeds center of the ice, gets the pass back. Now Bello looking for his second, feeds right in front. Pellerin couldn't put the backhand away. Back to the point, Mitten. Near side. Chance, they score! It's Michael Bello over on the far side. And the junior on his senior night has 2. Mustangs lead 2-0.
Get a look at it right here. Higgins, this might be the first goal. I'm sorry. May not have got the second goal. Just got the end of it. Going to fix replay during the intermission. Not working right.
Alonso sends it in off the draw. Over on the far side. Pawson. That was blocked by a skate. His pass trying to connect right in front. Mustangs still with possession in the attacking zone. Dion battles along the end boards. Winds up back to the point far side. Gagnon goes to Alonso. Alonso, his shot deflected wide. Karam's back out to the far side. Now Gagnon keeps control at the blue line. Back for Alonso, in and around. Dion backhands it.
Of the game and 11th of the season, scored by number 18, Michael Bello. Assisted by number 10, Zach Mitten. Time of the goal, 13:45 into the first period. That's Bello, his second of the game and 11th of the season, assisted by Mitten at 13:45 into the first.
Yeah, here it is. Got the replay right here. Well, you couldn't get set up any better than that. Tape to tape and catch, release, 2-0 Mustangs.
Face off won by the Mustangs. McLean goes over to Meserve. Meserve keeps it in along the far side up for Sargalini. He's pinned up along the corner. Sullivan joins the battle to knock it loose. But Dartmouth will take possession through center as that was lost in escape by Offit. Played back over the far side. Dartmouth kept possession just for a second. Now Sullivan with Sargalini. Sullivan's centering feed was broken up. And the Big Green take possession. Now McLean back into the zone, a shot saved by Weber. Also something to note here tonight. A newcomer to the Mustangs squad, it's number 12. Ben Junkins, a first-year forward, joins the Mustangs late in the season. But it is added depth for head coach Yordi Knorr. Dylan Blue able to get on the loose puck off the face-off. Higgins side of the net, tries to feed Foley. That was broken up. Hoppy gets it just out of the zone, but Dartmouth has to reset. In front of the bench, played out to center. Now Blue will have to chase down the pass. Foley has to wait in the neutral zone. Blue back in. But it's turned over. Leonov goes for his defense, gets the pass back and deflects it to the other side of the neutral zone. Now Mitten through center. Into the attacking zone. Now Higgins. Higgins side of the net. Mitten. He scores! Zach Mitten gets the feed from Aaron Higgins in front. And the Mustangs control this one. They lead at 3-0.
We'll take a look at this one right here. The pile up in front. You can just see the very end of the puck getting into the net, and Mustangs have exploded late in this period to go up 3-0.
Dartmouth takes control of the draw. As they'll look for the breakout pass out of their own zone.
Well, Dartmouth really got to get something going. They've been limited in the offensive zone, Patrick. You mentioned it. Just a single shot on the board. Of course, those aren't official, but pretty close to what's happening out there.
Shot from the near side. Blocker saved by White. Cleared right out to the far side. And now Bello will chase down the loose puck. Bello, far side, has to go around the net trying to connect with LaForest. Now Bello pinned up along the end boards. Over to the near corner with Lucas LaForest. LaForest back around the net. Goes to Alonzo in the slot. That shot deflected wide. Loose puck in front. LaForest picks it up. LaForest far side shot, save by Weber, but he is able to get it out of his glove.
Central Maine Mustangs goal, his second of the season, scored by number 10, Zach Mitten. Assisted by number 24, Aaron Higgins, and number 11, Jonathan Ryu. Time of the goal, 16:22 into the first period. That's Mitten, his second of the season, assisted by Higgins and Ryu at 16:22.
Thank you, Caleb.
Dion along the far corner. Tries to pass that one up in the skate of a Dartmouth player. Into the final 2 minutes of the first. Pass up through center. Dartmouth will have to tag up, delayed offside, as the Mustangs take possession now through center. Now over the far side, Dartmouth looking for the pass up ice. As Tommy Trowern fans on it, but it's cleared down, icing waved off, as Dion gets the pass up ice. Dion dumps it in over the far side. Dylan Blue trying to chase it down. Now Dartmouth taking possession through center. As Leonov throws that on net near side. White sees that all the way. We're into the final minute. Pass in front, broken up. Mustangs take possession. Up for Aaron Higgins. Dylan Blue joins him in the rush. Higgins over the near side. Has to battle with Spangler. Dartmouth creates the turnover. Spangler will bring it up ice. Backhands it in just past center. Ryu will track it down around his own net. Into the final 30. Pass over the far side, now through center. And that will make its way down for icing. 14 seconds left in the opening period. And it has been mostly, if not all, Mustangs.
Well, we welcome Dartmouth fans, and look like we got a few of them on YouTube. Very happy to see that we are streaming this game. Yeah, we stream all the games here from Central Maine Community College, not just hockey, but every single sport, on the field, in the gym, on the ice. If they had ice fishing, we'd be streaming that.
Ryu has possession in the far corner, feeds his defense partner. Mitten, he'll look to wind down the clock as he goes back for Ryu on the far side, and it's cleared down as the buzzer goes. 20 minutes in the books. Mustangs lead 3-0. When we come back, Mustangs head coach Jordy Kanoren will join us to talk about tonight.
Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm gonna be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm gonna be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm gonna be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
there is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here. At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm gonna be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm gonna be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm gonna be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
there is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. This kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good, like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like the USCA.
Our goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist.
Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust the fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
The Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other hand?
You just don't want to get boxed in.
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's prepared me to have a step up in my professional career here at the school. They're really invested in our education.
It's a nice environment.
"20 minutes in the books. The Mustangs leading 3-0 after one period here with head coach Jordy Knorren. And Jordy, could you be any happier after that?
That was a clean period. I'm pretty happy. Professional hockey right there. Exactly what we want to do. We want to pin the opponent in the O-zone. We want to work it low to high, go across. Just beautiful hockey. We had a couple early on mistakes. We gave up a breakaway, but after that we took over, and that was our type of game that we want to play for sure.
Just one penalty in the period, and the Mustangs able to capitalize on the interference penalty. Now your power play sitting at 41.6% on the season.
It's a good problem to have.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we work hard on it. I mean, the guys know special teams is really big. And like I said, they work hard in practice, and we do different things. And yeah, they executed there on a nice little rebound. So.
Isaac White getting the start tonight instead of Cam Wickens for senior night. Isaac White hasn't been busy in between the pipes. The biggest thing is the defense in front of him blocking a lot of shots in the first period. How do you keep Isaac White, though, in the game when and if Dartmouth has any kind of attack?
Yeah, it's a tough thing to do for a goalie. Obviously, you want to face a little rubber to get into the game. But I think Isaac is a professional. He knows how to deal with that stuff, and he's happy that the defense is blocking shots for him. We want to continue doing that. It's going to be a crucial thing for us going to playoffs and hopefully to a national tournament where we need those things, and blocking shots is a big piece of that. So.
Yeah, another thing to look at. This is a top 25 matchup in ACHA Division III based on the last rankings. The fact that you're way in control of this game, how do you also keep the entire squad into the game going, hey, we still have 40 minutes to play, and this team could easily come back?
Yeah, I mean, hockey is not a 20-minute game. It's a 60-minute game, like you said. And our guys know that. We have to come out the second period and play the same way. And when we can prove to ourselves that we can play 60 minutes at a high level, that's going to carry confidence for when we need those big games coming down. And like I said, this was a big NECA matchup for us. The guys understood that at a solid first period, but we have 2 more to go, and we got to be professional about it for sure.
20 minutes in the books. Mustangs lead 3-0. When we come back, second period action here from the bank. Don't go anywhere.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here. At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just a fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good, like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like the USCA.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
Well, you're seeing a fresh sheet of ice here at the Norway Savings Bank Arena. Is voice of Mustangs hockey, Patrick Dexler, to recap period number 1. You heard him talk to Coach. I haven't seen Coach Kanoran that happy in an interview in a long time. Quality opponent. They came out and played a quality period.
Yeah, no question. And getting the scoring started was one of the 14 graduating players this coming May. It was Michael Bello. A chance right in front, loose puck. He's able to pick it up. And he gets the scoring started.
Yeah, see Higgins right here. He's going to get the initial shot. Juicy rebound left out. Takes a couple of pokes at it. And kind of a spin around. Great balance shown there by Bello.
And then a little bit of a different setup. But Michael Bello got the feed across ice and was able to beat Graham Weber.
Yeah, seeing this one from right down low. Beautiful catch and release. And that's a skill that looks easy, not that easy. But it was a beautiful pass right on tape to tape, and Michael put it back home. They was able to control that one, actually take a little more time and make the play.
Then the third goal of the period was Aaron Higgins finding Zach Mitten in front. And Mitten able to get his second of the season, doing a little dirty work.
Yeah, you see the bunch in front there, and they don't have to be pretty, Patrick, to be effective. And that's a big goal right there to make it 3-0 in the first period, a dominant first period. Although it took a little bit of time, you know, I was about to say, hey, we're looking at one of those 2-0 games like we had here the last game that we did here from Norway Savings Bank Arena. But no, 3 goals in the second half, pretty much the second half of the period. And it was, I think it was the power play that opened things up. You put this Mustang team on a power play, and you are playing literally with fire, because at close to a little over 40% on a power play is unheard of. And they are deadly on that. A lot of times you hear the talk, oh, the vaulted power play. Well, this is vaulted with a capital V.
To say the least. And Dartmouth will look to turn the tide here in the second period. They're making a 3-on-3 trip up here this weekend, Rob. They head to Bates College tomorrow to play the Bobcats. And then they face a Nor'easter squad again Sunday in Biddeford that just last Saturday they went toe-to-toe and to the wire. 7-6 in overtime. As the second period back underway, teams switch sides. Dartmouth able to win the draw. Get it out to center. Over on the far side, now Michael Bello brings it back in. Bello looking for the hat trick as he was knocked off the puck. Now Leonoff tries the feed, but that's picked up by Spangler and played through the zone. As Cullen Rafford gets it behind his net. Rafford over to the far side. Now Gagnon with the pass up ice along the far side. Back for Rafford in the attacking zone. Pass into the slot, broken up. Pellerin tried to rescue it, but Dartmouth takes possession. Over on the near side, Lehman. Turned over, right in front as Bello backhands it through center. Lehman will chase it down for the icing. 67 seconds in to the middle stanza. You mentioned that Thomas game last Friday, Rob, a 2-0 win for the Mustangs where offense was rather scarce. Cam Wickens shutting the door on the Terriers, 48 saves. As the Mustangs try and control the draw in their own zone, winds up loose in front, and Isaac White catching that in his glove for his first save of the period.
Well, the Mustangs, we talk about a lot, Patrick. Great depth up and down the lineup and great depth in goaltending as well. You don't step back much. You put Isaac White in between the pipes. He would start for most of the teams we see here, Patrick, without a question. If there's a number one goalie, you got 1A and 1B. I mean, both these guys, you'd feel comfortable going deep into a national run with.
Dartmouth wins the draw as they're on the power play for the first time. Cullen Rafford sitting in the box. We'll wait to hear from Caleb Lamb as to what the infraction was.
Missed it. Sorry.
Centering feed in front, near side shot, and White sees that all the way.
Well, crucial time for Dartmouth. A goal here gets them back with plenty of game left.
The Mustang penalty kill at 87.3% on the season. They were a perfect 6 for 6 against Thomas last Friday.
None too shabby there either.
Just 10 power play goals against. Coyle, top of the point, feeds near side Spangler. Spangler, back around, feed in front. That trickled on net, sticked away by White. Cross ice feed as it's kept in the zone. Now Spangler backhands it around. He'll get the pass back. Now around the Mustang net. Mustangs chasing the play a little bit. Shot from the far side. Save and a second chance. Isaac White. Cue the highlight film.
Boy, that was a big one. Let's look at it right here. You always got to have your goaltender come up big, and he's able to come up big on this one. Let's speed it up here a little bit so we can get it cooking. There we go. Running it back, you're going to see him walk out right out of the dot. And here's the sprawling save right there by Isaac. Wow.
Dartmouth again controls the draw on the man advantage. Coyle back for Spangler. Spangler along the near side. Goes cross ice. Gets the pass back. Side of the near circle. Now around for Offit. Offit behind the net. Goes back over to the far side. Backhand to Coyle. Now back around Offit. The umbrella power play for Dartmouth. Cross ice Spangler in the slot. That shot was blocked. Spangler over the near side. That's Friedlander. Friedlander gets the pass back. Side of the near circle out to Spangler. 20 seconds left on the power play. Dartmouth looking for a shooting lane. Centering feed. Spangler couldn't get the pass. Mustangs head back the other way. 2-on-2. Bello cross ice. Couldn't connect, but the Mustangs get a change back the other way. Penalty about to expire. Shot from the far side goes high. Rafford out of the box. Puck into the protective netting, and 3:15 gone by here in the second.
Well, big kill right there, and Isaac White equal to the task there with that sprawling save. Now the Mustangs will look to rev it up high octane again as they're back 5-on-5.
Dartmouth able to win the draw. Shot from the far side is wide of the goal. Dylan Blue feeds up for Aaron Higgins. Higgins has one defender to beat. He's patient as he leaves it for Foley behind the net. Dartmouth able to create the turnover. They try to head back the other way, but that's intercepted by Heath McLean. Max Mazur back in his own zone, feeds up ice, but that play broken up. Just past the blue line, onside, dumped in. Mazur will chase it down. Back for Higgins along the far side. That pass couldn't connect. McLean picks up the loose puck around his own net, tries to go back for Higgins. Lehman will chase it down in his own zone. Dylan Blue keeps it in along the near side, gets it up for Higgins. Higgins in front, a shot by Foley, that was high. Dartmouth back the other way. Lehman into the attacking zone. McLean knocks him off the puck. Dylan Blue takes possession. Up for Aaron Higgins. Higgins takes the second as Lehman tried to knock him off the puck. Gets it up along the near corner as Sargalini battling for it with Junkins. Sargalini trying to absorb contact, gets it back to Gagnon near side, cross ice. Alonso with a shot, winds up on the pads of Weber, he has to find it. And sprawls to make the save.
Got the big mitt on it, as you saw. Evan Bilodeau running the downstairs camera for us, giving us those shots. Ashley Puchon up top with the game shot. Of course, we have to shoot through the net. That's why the cameras look kind of funky. The other one, they're shooting through clear glass.
Off the face-off, a battle for it along the far boards. Back in front, and Weber sees that all the way. As the Mustangs 20 shots on net and just over 25 minutes of action. Mustangs controlling just about every facet of this game so far, as they have continued from their first period dominance. I should say late first period. Pass back to the near side. Gagnon shot, deflected, and that goes way out of play. That went over the protective netting. And a lucky fan along the boards on the side near the Mustang bench will have a lucky souvenir. As Bello will take the draw. He wins it, back to Ryu, cross ice Mitten. Mitten throws that side of the net as Pellerin trying to get the loose puck. Back over the far side, Mitten, cross ice Ryu. Ryu back into the slot, the pass too hot for LaForest. Back to the far side, that was broken up. Now to the zone, Mitten will dump it back in.
Yeah, Mustangs have established territorial advantage here after the kill.
Pellerin locked into the boards. Bello along with Pellerin, they get the puck loose. Bello trying to get around the defender. Gets it to the far side, kept in the zone, thrown in the slot and intercepted. As Dartmouth offside back the other way, instead they'll go for a change. Pass over the near side, Bello. He slaps it into the zone as he'll battle with Coyle. A penalty upcoming, and it will be assessed to Dartmouth. Interference is the call. Aiden Coyle guilty for the second time in 2 periods.
Yeah, I got a good look at it there, so we went to the end zone camera there. Clear case of interference.
Stop me if you've seen this before. Aiden Coyle picks up a penalty. Mustangs go to the power play.
Yeah, that wasn't a good recipe for the Big Green last time.
Mustangs only needed 9 seconds on the first man advantage. We'll have to count how long it takes them on this time. As Michael Bello will take the draw. Wins the draw back to Blue, gets it to Meserve at the point. Now Blue, side of the near circle. Back for Meserve. Meserve sees a lane, that shot deflected wide. Back to the point, far side, pass cross ice, goes out of the zone. Meserve will have to reset. Meserve had that knocked off his stick. Dylan Blue chases it down as he takes a hit. Over the far side, Bello has to chase it down. Now Gagnon gets it up ice. And Dartmouth not letting the Mustangs get set up. Gagnon along the near side, back for Blue. Now into the attacking zone. Gagnon sees a lane, a shot that goes wide. Meserve throws it in front, and Graham Weber with the easy save. 7:15 gone here in the second. Mustangs looking to find the back of the net. 1:03 left on the penalty. Face off controlled by Dartmouth. They clear it just past the blue line. McLean goes cross ice. Into
Number
the
3,
attacking
Aiden
zone.
Coyle,
Boston.
2 minutes for interference. Time of the penalty, 6:18 into the second period. Coyle, 2 minutes for interference. That's 6:18 into the second.
McLean back over the far side. That shot partially fanned on. Winds up back into the slot, but kept in. Dartmouth gets possession as they try to clear it the rest of the way. That was broken up. McLean will head back the other way. 20 seconds left on the penalty. Over on the far side, feet in front. They couldn't connect. Now Foley looking for a lane. Foley back to the point, a shot. McLean scores! Power play about to expire. Heath McLean gets the feed right into the slot and sends it home.
Here it is. Let's take a look at the long sequence here. Beautiful pass, and McLean's eventually going to get in front. Nice spacing on the power play, and they come out on Higgins, but he's still able to get it off, and came out on McLean. I'm sorry, 22, not 24. McLean was able to rip it home.
Pellerin with possession on the far side. He was knocked off the puck as the Big Green take possession. Turned over, right in the attacking zone. Backhand goes wide. Mustangs leading by 4. They're looking for more. Bradford battling for the loose puck along the far corner.
Excuse me.
Shot goes wide. Dion along the near circle. Backhands it around. Pellerin feeds over the far side, kept in by Galligan.
A goal scored by number 22, Heath McLean. His 5th of the season, assisted by number 10, Zach Mitten. Time of the goal into the second period. That's McLean, his 5th of the season on the power play, assisted by Mitten at 8:16 into the second.
Loose puck trickles into the Mustang zone. Jonathan Ryu will settle it down in his own zone. Stretch pass for Aaron Higgins. Mustangs stay on side. Higgins, cross ice for Dion. They couldn't connect. Dion backhands it side of the net, but loose puck picked up by the Big Green. Through center. Leonoff tries to feed into the slot. That was deflected. Now back the other way. Sam Foley. Potential 2-on-1. Foley in front of shot. He scores! Aaron Higgins exactly halfway through the contest. Has 20 on the season, it's 5-0.
Beautiful rush here. We'll take it all the way back. Sam Foley with the setup right here to Higgins. And he's the guy. He's not going to miss that one. That's a layup in basketball terms right there for Higgins. Mustangs. Full gallop now, Patrick. The corral's open.
To say the least, the OK corral. Somebody left the door open. Sargalini back in the attacking zone with Sullivan. Sargalini gets around a defender, throws it wide of the net. Over the near side, Braden Gagnon, he sends that over in the far corner. Alonzo gets a little velocity on the shot from the far side. Now Junkins loses possession. Leonov feeds up ice through center. Chase on it, chase for it in the Mustang zone.
Well, good scoring balance, huh, Patrick, for the Mustangs tonight. I know Bello got the first two, but pretty good since then. Let's go to call.
The season and 52nd of his career, scored by number 24, Aaron Higgins. Assisted by number 29, Sam Foley. Time of the goal, 10 minutes into the second period. That's Higgins, his 20th of the season, assisted by Foley at 10 minutes into the second period.
Shot from the near side, save Weber. He gets the second chance as well. As Weber has faced 26 shots, just over 31 minutes of action.
Yeah, it's hard to fault him on any of these. These have been goal scorers' goals.
Delayed offside. Loose puck picked up in the neutral zone. Fanned on into the Mustang zone. Off it with a near side shot. Pad saved by White. Back over into the end boards. Now with possession through center. LaForest. He opted to let the puck go as he was outnumbered. Bello chasing down Friedlander. It's backhanded to center. Ryu. Now Pellerin into the attacking zone. Just kept in onside over in front of the Mustang bench. Ryu. Side of the near circle sends that around. Bello. Back to the point. Meserve. Ryu. Ryu centering feed. Couldn't connect. As Weber not playing with a stick, a shot from the near side by Ryu is wide. Karam's back out to center. Weber able to get his stick. Meserve dumps it in over the net as he was past the red line. Dion gets the loose puck. Dion trying to get around the net. Back to Meserve, near side. He'll send that wide of the goal, but he keeps it in the zone.
Dartmouth just penned in their zone right now. Great forecheck set up by the Mustangs.
Meserve again with possession. Sees Elena, shot on net. Stick saved by Weber. Second chance for Meserve. He sends that wide. Galligan deflected it. Looking to send it on net. Big Green able to clear the zone. They'll go for a change as Meserve gets possession in his own zone. Out for Sargalini. Excuse me, that was Pawson. He'll backhand it the rest of the way. Back along the near side. Trauern throws it in front. Dion had it go off his hand. That was a soft shot on net. Weber reads that easily. Ryu tries to send it in front. That was in skates. And the Big Green can't clear the zone. Ryu fans on it right in front. Now back the other way. Bennett Mosk. Mosk, he'll dump it in. Ryu back over the far side. Kept in the zone. Shot deflects just wide as that was a bouncing puck. Centering feed broken up. Back to the far side point. A shot. Loose in front. And they score. That was in the pads of white for a split second, but it trickled in. And the Big Green get on the board with 5:34 to go here in the second.
Yeah, it looked like a harmless play, Patrick. Just a clearing pass. Been good coverage so far by the Mustangs. Shot comes into the point. And I think White thought he had it. Let's just see there, and then poked in.
Mustangs still in control, 5-1. As the Big Green win the draw, but it's flipped right into the HVAC system just above the ice.
Let's see if it spits it back out.
And it did.
Back with you Sunday, we'll have hockey. Women's final hockey game, home game of the year. That's a 3 o'clock start. There'll be Youth Day as well. A lot of little rugrats run around. That's always good.
Shot from the far side. That was blocked. Back out in the Mustang zone, Braden Gagnon for Alex Alonso.
And before that, on Sunday, we'll have basketball at noontime. So doubleheader on Muncie Media.
Blue leaves it for Higgins. That shot goes wide into the protective netting. 5:10 to go here in the second. The Mustang power play 2 for 2 in the game, Rob. They're now at 42.3% on the season.
Yeah, you got to look in the country settings and see if anybody's higher than that.
33 for 78.
Got to keep these guys 5-on-5. You want to beat them. Of course, they're better than most teams 5-on-5 too, Patrick.
Pass up Aaron Higgins. Higgins flips it into the neutral zone, but it's turned over as it's picked up. Hoppy, far side. Feet in front, broken up by the stick of Gagnon. Gagnon loses it off his stick. The backhand feed right in front, that's broken up.
7, Philip Brooks, assisted by number 22, Bennett Moss, and number 41, Ben Wang. Time of the goal, 14:26 into the second period. That's Brooks from Moss and Wang at 14:26 into the second period.
Reserved near side shot, saved by Weber. Turned over side of the net, a shot, saved by Weber, and a penalty upcoming. Hooking is the call from referee Jimmy Riley. As the Mustangs, we just mentioned that man advantage, Rob.
2 for 2 tonight.
They're gonna get a third chance here as Oliver Hoppy into the box.
Yeah, start with an end zone face-off as well, so offensive zone face-off. Give you a good look at it downstairs. Down to Evan there.
Mustangs needed all but 2 seconds of their last power play. The first one just 9 seconds. As the puck trickles out of the zone, Foley will reset. Foley goes cross ice. Backhanded in by McLean and sent back by the Big Green. Pass into the neutral zone over the far side. Now for Pellerin, and he scores! Mustangs 3 for 3 on the man advantage. It's 6-1. I'll have to double check. I believe that was actually Heath McLean.
Let's take a look on the replay. Yeah, I think it was Heath. Heath's going to get credit for that one again. Second goal of the game for Heath. He's making a bid to be the Edge Nutrition Player of the game, Patrick.
4 different scorers totaling 6 goals, 31 shots. Just the one tally from the big green. Bello with a near side shot, save by Weber, and behind the play, Chris Kelly calling a penalty. I believe it's going to be assessed to Dartmouth.
Little frustration.
As Alex Ruckmore pleading his case.
Gonna lose. I never got time to take the graphic down of the other power play as I was trying to adjust the clock, put the scoreboard, do the replay, do that, so it stayed up, and here we go.
Something tells me the magician's at work.
Yep.
Bello behind the net. Lost possession, it was cleared down. Mustangs will look to break out, pass up ice. Over on the far side. Around the net, back for Meserve. His shot deflected in front. And Weber clamps down on it. 2:36 to go here in the second.
His second of the night, and sixth of the season, scored by number 22, Heath McLean. Assisted by number 8, Lucas LaForest, and number 10, Zach Mitten. Time of the goal, 16:47 into the second period. That's McLean, his second of the night, assisted by LaForest and Mitten at 16:47.
McLean has it side of the near circle.
So McLean looking for a hat trick, making an Edge Nutrition Rush player of the game.
Over on the near side. I'll have to double check with Caleb Lamb. I believe he just announced 2 penalties.
Only one up there.
Shot from the far side, saved by Weber. He'll find the rebound and hang on. That could have been the previous penalty as well. As Caleb Lamb, the busiest person in the arena.
You've been there, Patrick. You know how that goes.
.45 seconds left on the fourth. Man advantage for the Mustangs as they look to keep it 100% on the night. Bello through center. Gets it up to Higgins. Higgins, side of the near circle. Waits, a feed in front, they score! Dylan Blue gets the feed from Higgins, and the Mustangs, 4 power play goals. They are in control, 7-1.
Here we come out of the zone. It's going to be a beautiful setup. Get it to the playmaker. Higgins right here will go down low to the camera, getting a great view. Nice little saucer pass through. Higgins set that one up beautifully. See a little frustration on the part of the Big Green as they've been blitzkrieged here.
Off the face-off. Over on the far side, dumped in on net. Weber sticks it away. Dartmouth will reset. Pass over to the far side. Now cross ice. Mosk can't get around the defender as he was thrown into the boards. Back around. Now up through center. Sullivan into the attacking zone. Sullivan feed in front, and it's just sent over the net by Dion.
Oh boy.
Into the final minute. Loose puck side of the net, back to the point, far side. Mitten gets around 2 Dartmouth defenders. Far side shot goes well wide. Ryu keeps it in. Feed into the slot. Sullivan fans on the first attempt.
Central Maine Mustangs power play goal. His 16th of the season. Scored by number 13, Dylan Blue. Assisted by number 24, Aaron Higgins. And number 18, Michael Bello. Time of the goal, 18:25 into the second period. That's Blue on the power play, his 16th of the season.
Well, you just saw that one from down low hit the post.
Sargalini had a beautiful chance in front as we're into the final 5. A shot, save by White. That is not something we've said much tonight. A shot blocked right at the buzzer. 3 in the first, 4 in the second, 4 on the man advantage. And the Mustangs well in control after 40 minutes. They'll take a 7-1 lead to the dressing room. When we come back, we'll have another intermission interview. And then more action from the bank. Don't go anywhere.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm gonna be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm gonna be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm gonna be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
there is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity. Just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. This kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good. Like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like the USCAA.
40 minutes in the books here from the bank. Patrick Dexler joined alongside Mustangs athletic director, head men's basketball coach Dave Gagne. And from one coach to another, we had head coach Jordy Knorn up in the first intermission. What are your thoughts through 40 minutes?
I will tell you, years ago, Dartmouth came in here and they were tough. And they're still good. But the way our boys are sharing the puck tonight, that pass that Aaron Higgins just made, the goal 6, I think, was spectacular. We've had 2 or 3 other passes that have just been really, really good. I think a lot of folks out there, if you've not come to this game at Norway to watch this team play, you're missing out. Because these guys get after it, they work hard, they share the puck really well. Tonight in particular, I think they're sharing the puck more than normal. 7 goals, that tells you something.
Well, you could even look at it on paper. This is a top 25 matchup in ACHA Division III. And the Mustangs from the start, a little bit of a slow start, 10 minutes in, but since then, it's been all Central Maine with just one little blemish that a little trickle in front, Dartmouth was able to beat Isaac White.
Well, I think would you say we were dominating play here, like 70-30 in our zone?
If not 80-20.
Yeah. Well, that tells you something too. And it's funny because when you watch CM play, somebody goes down, somebody else steps up. He's got a very deep team. What did we see, 14 seniors we started tonight?
Yes.
So, we could talk about that too, because that's going to be a challenge for him to replace 14 seniors. And some of those kids that, the Belleville boy and Aaron and a few others, they're going to be tough kids to replace. But we got a backstop second to none, and he's back. So I think that's going to really set the stage for, the core group coming back is going to be really good.
Yeah, mentioning Cam Wickens, who had throughout the season, he had a just shy of 260-minute shutout streak. That before this year was probably even unheard of in terms of the Mustang program history.
I'm wondering if the schools are out there watching this broadcast, do they recognize that some of these kids are trying to move on? Aaron Higgins, for one. Some of these schools will have to take a look at some of our kids, because these guys can go to Division III easily and play. And I think sometimes, and I think Aaron's one of them, he can go higher. So coaches out there watching, man, get a hold of us, because this kid's looking for a school right now. He's a great catch. He's a great kid, along with some other kids we have. So, we're in the market here, moving kids along. So, if you're interested, give us a buzz.
Yeah, absolutely. And just seeing the footage here tonight, the proof is in the pudding. And it'll be fun to see the Mustangs. They'll hit the road for 3 more games on the season before the NECA Conference Tournament towards the end of February. But also, head coach Yordi Knorr and the entire bench and staff, they've all been kind of a little bit focused on maybe St. Louis. That has been that was the goal from the onset, but now the goal seeming a little bit more obtainable, reachable. It's just getting even closer and closer.
Well, who would you say is our top competition right now? In division, is it Wentworth? Is it Colby? Is it
to get out of NECA? It would be potentially the Dartmouth Big Green, as we're seeing here tonight.
Right.
Colby is up there as well. They're in the top 25. Wentworth is in the NECA Colonial South, so more than likely we will see them potentially in the NECA Championship game, as well as the UMass Minutemen.
Gotcha. So we have, 2 weeks to the NECA tournament?
3.
And that's at Keene State College, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we'll be looking forward to that, and I suspect we'll have a contingent going down, because CM travels well, and I think that the family support and the fan support will be outstanding for those games. But we got 3 games to get by before we get there?
Yes.
Okay. Well, keep that moving. Keep the train going down the tracks here.
All right, 40 minutes in the books. Mustangs leading 7-1. When we come back, more action from the bank. Don't go anywhere.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm gonna be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm gonna be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm gonna be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
there is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to peak. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that you typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good, like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like USCA. young lady provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
Our goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden. Forensic psychologist. Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust the fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
The Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other hand?
You just don't want to get boxed in. And
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's prepared me to have a step up in my professional career here at the school. They're really invested in our education. It's a nice environment. The environment is just awesome.
Great campus, small, close-knit community.
Everyone's really welcoming.
Everything feels very personal.
You feel like you belong here.
Hey, we want to talk to you about the CM Foundation doing a great piece of fundraising right now to invest in, inspire, and impact our students here at Central Maine Community College. You can give now. That QR code up at the right of your screen. Hit that with your phone. I was able to do that back when it first started back in December. Glad to be able to contribute, and proud to announce my grandson applied and has been accepted. Wants to look in the electrical program down here at Central Maine Community College, and I'll be able to put him to work next year as we're losing some of our great interns like Ashley be moving on. She wants to pursue a career in media. Hoping to be able to find her something here in state. Those are great jobs to have and great skills to have. All the trades and the media program and all kinds of things going on for young people here things that they can go into the workforce, and you can help them out by your contribution to the CM Education Foundation. Let's bring in the voice of Mustang hockey back in here for the third period. Patrick Dexler's picked up the reins this year and done a terrific job for us calling all our hockey all year long, except for the first game, I guess. You were somewhere else that day, or yeah, you would. Yeah, you had to train somebody to run down the scoreboard area and run the bookkeeping down there. We got Caleb down there doing that tonight. We got him mic'd, and we're set for the third period coming up.
20 minutes left in regulation. Mustangs control the faceoff. Michael Bello looking for the hat trick. Couldn't get around the second Dartmouth defender. But it's kept in the zone by Cullen Rafford. Dartmouth, though, takes possession. Through center, that's dumped in, but into the skates. Braden Gagnon now back up ice. Pellerin gains the blue line. Pellerin over the near side for LaForest. LaForest, near side shot, pad saved by Weber. Gagnon feeds over the near side. LaForest spins around, a shot. Stick saved by Weber. As it stays in the zone right at the blue line, then trickles out. As now LaForest back in, but offside.
Yeah, I was out talking to Coach Taylor Fifield and said to Dana, I think this is the best I've seen you play, Coach. He says, yeah, I would agree. And he says, we just need to keep that intensity up and, continue for one more period, one more game, one more shift. And, that's the coaching mentality. And I think the coach is going to be very pleased as this one plays itself out. I don't expect any less intensity here in the third for the Mustangs.
Well, something different we'll talk about here in a second. Mitten into the slot, but that was in the skate of Sam Foley. Mitten gets it back from Foley as he goes back to Sam Foley. That shot goes high. Over into the far corner. I believe that hit referee Chris Kelly. Foley back over to the far side. Gets the pass back. Is now Higgins. Gets around a defender and then was dispossessed. Excuse me.
You sound like you're possessed or something, Patrick.
Just a case of a half a hiccup.
Yeah, like the alien. You're not going to have anything come out of your chest, I hope. Holy cow.
And Higgins gets the puck right at the blue line, but it's offside.
So what's this secret you got, Patrick?
Well, Isaac White played the first 40 minutes, stopped 9 of 10 shots, and I look over to start the third, and it's Ryan Becker.
Oh, fantastic.
The also graduating player in May, in between the pipes for the third period, making his first appearance of the season.
Well, that's great you picked that up, and great for Ryan. He was recognized before the games, one of the graduating seniors. Like I said, no team in that we see has 3 quality goaltenders like the Mustangs do. Just unheard of at this level.
Pawson kept it in the zone, but he was dispossessed. Now Hoppy gets it through center. Far side shot. Becker makes the save. As it's played out to center. The entire Mustang bench and the crowd cheering him on.
That's fantastic.
Pawson over on the far side, backhands it in, but it's sent back out of the point. Far side shot, that was blocked. Second chance, pad saved by Weber. Over to the far corner, Galligan, back to the point. Meserve, that shot was blocked. The Big Green able to get possession out to center. Meserve dumps it in. Dartmouth will reset. Turned over on the far side. For that matter, both teams trading possession. Junkins with a shot that was deflected by a stick. Back to Alonzo. He sends it side of the net. Pawson up on the forecheck. Trying to get on the loose puck. Around a couple defenders. Couldn't get past a third one. Sargalini takes possession, however, around the net. Turned over. And Mosk tries to clear the zones, kept in on the far side. Sent side of the net, and Weber finds the loose puck. He'll hang on. 3:35 gone by here in the third.
Where has the season gone, Patrick? My gosh.
Just seems like yesterday we started the 10-game homestand.
Right, remember all those games we did early on, yeah.
In which the Mustangs went 9-1.
Yeah, and that really set the tone right there.
2 wins over Northern Arizona. They split with Colorado School of Mines. A win over Colby. A win over the University of New England. A win over the Bates Bobcats. And you just, when you have a long homestand like that, that is what they call home cooking.
Yeah, well, Colorado and Arizona, teams they may see. And, of course, playing for a first-round bye, Patrick, that's big, too.
Yes.
Because you never know. You get illness in a team or something like that, or freak injury. Get that bye, get rusted up.
Pellerin along the far side was dispossessed as it trickles out to center. Mustangs 6-0 in the NECA Colonial North with the win tonight, barring any miraculous play. They'll move to 7-0 with 3 NECA Colonial North games left. LaForest into the slot, leaves it, shot, saved by Weber, rebound in front, picked up by Offit. 3 remaining games, Dartmouth, Colby, and the University of New England. All on the road. Pellerin brings it in offside.
And that's good prep for postseason play, too, Patrick. Get some games on the road. Of course, the easy trip up to Colby. Just head up on 95 into their beautiful new rink up there. That's Palace up there.
The Jack Kelly rink right on campus.
Yeah, I want to thank the people at Norway Savings Bank here. They've had everything up to snuff all season long for us, and Patrick works very closely with them. But it's been our smoothest year, Patrick, and everything has worked slick. The internet here has been upgraded really, really nice, and we thank them for their help.
McLean tried to get the loose puck in neutral ice, off it in the attacking zone. Couldn't get around Meserve. Mustangs really working on the defensive end. They're not necessarily worried about getting the puck in the net right now. They want to keep it at 7-1. And Higgins is going to beat out the icing. He gets possession along the far side. His shot deflected high. Now Blue lost possession over on the near side. It's played off the boards to center. Foley goes cross ice. Now
Higgins,
up for Higgins.
Just so elusive. I mean, he could skate around in the phone booth.
Dump in side of the net. Becker played it.
I probably have to put a
Behind the
picture
net.
of one of those up here, Patrick. People, young kids will be going, what's a phone booth?
Huh.
Somewhere where you take your iPhone and...
Higgins back up through center. 2-on-2 with Galligan. Leaves it for Will Galligan. Galligan tries to connect with Higgins. They couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, might have let a hooking interference go there.
Leonov, side of the near circle, tries to throw it in front. That was broken up by Galligan. Over along the end boards. Now back to the far point. Shot by Coyle, that was blocked. Galligan brings it back through center. He'll dump it in. The chase is on. Dion gets it over in the far side. Back to the point. Shot deflected wide. Pawson tries to throw it in front. Dion gets the loose puck. Back for Pawson. Yoden caged and Weber makes the save. Pawson trying to work around a defender. Back for Galligan. Now to the point. Alonzo. His shot. Stick save Weber as he had to sprawl. And Graham Weber keeping it 7-1.
Not sure if any of the places where the Mustangs are headed on the road stream. Colby might. I think they sometimes do it with an iPad, but I'm not sure about the other schools, Patrick. So this might be the final time folks get to see the Mustangs till national play, right? Plus the playoffs.
The NECA playoffs will be streamed on Live Barn down in New Hampshire.
Yeah, that's like watching from the parking lot, isn't it?
I have no comment.
Yeah, I think it is. They put a little ring telephone camera up there or something like that. And I don't think there's any play-by-play.
Through center, pass up LaForce. Fed in front and just past the sprawling Weber. The shot goes wide, but Michael Bello was sent into the boards.
Yeah, and that's what you got to be careful of here. Hey, one of the things I want to point out, we're almost down to about 11 and a half minutes. Mustangs have been really good staying out of the box.
Bello. His shot attempt was blocked. Pellerin tried to chase it down side of the net, but the Big Green take possession.
What they have, one power play, Big Green?
Yes.
Yeah. Good discipline.
Pass up ice. Off the stick of Lehman. Back the other way, Sargalini. Sargalini into the attacking zone. He was dispossessed. Hoppy. Back through the attacking zone. Still has possession, near side shot, saved by Becker. Rebound off to the far side, cleared out to center. Junkins on the chase. Spangler trying to keep possession. Mustangs offside. As it was a huge collision right in front of the Mustang bench, but a penalty is called.
Yeah, it might be boarding.
It was an open ice end over end hit.
Well, senior recognition night, senior appreciation night. Ryan Becker getting some work in goal here tonight in the third period. Good to see.
Colin Rafford assessed the minor penalty. Dartmouth will have their second power play opportunity as they win the draw. Over on the far side. Now Leonoff with a shot pad, save Becker.
Yeah, Ryan's got his own cheering section here, and that's great.
Second chance, that was deflected over the net, over to the far corner. Mustangs can't clear the zone. Friedlander feeds far circle. Spangler. Spangler trying to find a lane. Over to Coyle. Coyle, top of the near circle, instead goes side of the net. Thrown in front, that was blocked. Ryu feeling the sting, but he's going to stay on the ice. Shot saved by Becker.
Time of the penalty, 9:20 into the third period. That's Rafford. 9:20 into the third.
Tripping was the call, which I could see that on the open ice hit. It was end over end. Took the feet out from under the Dartmouth player. Face off won by the Big Green. Leonoff, the leading scorer, goes over to the far side. Mustangs applying the pressure. Puck pinned up along the far corner. Knocked loose, caroms around. Coyle keeps it in. Halfway through the penalty, Mustangs clear the zone. As Galligan and Pawson are the two forwards on the ice. Gagnon and Alonzo, the defenseman, as the Mustangs break that play up. Back out to center, Spangler. Feeds it up ice, Friedlander. That was broken up, a bit of a tie-up in front, but Pawson picks up the loose puck. Pawson will head in one-on-one. Colby Pawson dispossessed, but the Mustangs retain possession. 15 left on the penalty as it's saucered down. Weber out of his net. Dartmouth will look for one last rush. Spangler feeds it over the far side, the attacking zone. Play broken up. Rafford out of the box. We're back to 5-a-side. That shot was blocked. Second chance was broken up right at the blue line. Loose puck picked up by Foley. Pass up for Higgins into the attacking zone. Higgins joined in the play. Shot deflected into the protective netting, out of play. 8:17 to go. Mustangs with a huge shots on goal advantage, 41-14.
Well, they can play any way you want to play. You know, we saw it in the Thomas game. Thomas outshot the Mustangs by a pretty good advantage, and Mustangs come away with 2-0 shutout. Cam Wickens pitching that.
Dumped in along the near side. Ryu first to it around the net. Now the pass up. Intercepted right at the blue line. A shot that was blocked. Mustangs blocking a lot of shots tonight.
Been really
Sullivan.
good in the defensive end.
Sullivan tried to feed Pellerin right in the slot. Turned over. Back up through center. Lehman will take possession in his own zone. Up ice far side. Pellerin trying to break the play up. Mustangs get possession and dump it in. Sullivan. Dartmouth back the other way. Meserve gets it at center, sends it on net. Back over to the near side. Dartmouth again looking for a breakout pass. They can't really get past the neutral zone. As again, they'll reset in their own zone. Now up through center. That pass didn't connect. Loose puck picked up. Coyle into the attacking zone. Tried to work around McLean. Instead, he'll have to head around the net. Sends it back around. Loose puck. Picked up by the team in red. Dion through center. Into the attacking zone. Loose puck as Dion absorbed a hit from Rockmore. Battle for it along the boards. Knocked loose by Junkins. Back over to the Meserve near side. Shot. I believe Weber got a shoulder on it. Dion. Shot. Save by Graham Weber. 6:10 to go.
Well, Mr. Weber's going to sleep okay tonight. When did you say Dartmouth plays? Do they play them all?
They will head to Underhill Arena tomorrow to play
Okay.
Bates.
So they must be staying right here in the area, so they'll get a meal and
Then they will head
good
to
night rest.
They'll head to Biddeford Sunday to play the Nor'easters down at the Harold Alphon Forum.
Beautiful place down there at UNE.
Higgins gets around a defender, tries to feed Foley in front, loose puck, and Weber sprawls out to make the save.
That ice arena got blue like the football field does. You ever
Yeah,
see the football field down there? It's all blue.
Well, they actually have a big light show. They have a lot of the lights similar to Kirk Hall and the Norway Savings Bank Arena, and it's like all blue.
Oh, fantastic, huh? Want to thank Evan downstairs, Ashley upstairs, giving you the pictures tonight.
Higgins trying to keep possession. He was knocked down. Alonzo with a shot from the point near side, and easy pickings.
Stay with us post game. Patrick will pick the Edge Nutrition Player of the Game. When there's so many candidates, I always evolve that pick to Patrick and let him get through it. And boy, you could give up about 6 of them tonight.
At least. Aaron Higgins with 1 goal, 3 assists. But I believe I got somebody else lined up tonight.
Yeah, Aaron, you could give it to like every game, but we try to spread these out a little bit.
Somebody that also has a goal and 3 assists on the night. Shot from the near side, saved by Weber.
Yeah, so if you've been scoring the game at home, you would be a rarity, but you would know who it is.
Blue over the far side at the point. Cross ice. Foley couldn't get it on the tape. As Dartmouth looking to break out of the zone, now through center. Broken up right in the attacking zone as Alonzo lost an edge. Over on the far side, Rosenbaum. Back around. Friedlander. Now Lehman. Lehman sends it in the far corner. Side angle shot, save Becker. Loose puck in front. And Ryan Becker, cool, calm, and collective, finds it right in front.
Yeah, pitching a third period shutout. Ryan is out of South Portland. A Red Rocket.
I'm going to knock on wood, Rob.
Well, oh, geez, you hit my head.
4:41 to go. Mustangs in control. LaForest, 2-on-1. LaForest with a shot. That's deflected out of play. Yes. Weber out of the crease to make that save point blank. And he'll take the defensive zone faceoff.
No Mustang games tomorrow. We'll see you Sunday at noon. That'll be a good one. Monroe College is really good. I think they're, Division III junior college out of Bronx, New York. They're really good. That's going to be a good test for the Mustang women.
The Mustangs will catch them on the latter half of a back-to-back. Pellerin near side, centering feed right in front. Weber clears it out, as well as his defense getting it up ice. Leonov, shot, stick, save by Becker. As a penalty called behind the play, Rockmore was leveled along the near boards, and the Big Green will have a power play opportunity with exactly 4 minutes to go. Lucas LaForest will go to the box. Cody Dion wins the shorthanded face-off. Dartmouth keeps it in the zone along the far side. Top of the far circle. Spangler. He'll get the pass back. Goes cross ice. Coyle. Coyle, far side shot. Saved by Becker. Second chance. Loose puck picked up and cleared down.
Well, the outcome's been decided, and I bet the Mustangs are saying, okay, let's get Ryan a clean period here.
Minutes for boarding. Time of the penalty, 16 minutes into the third period. That's LaForest. 2 minutes for boarding.
A shorthanded chance by Galligan and a save by Weber. As Spangler will bring it back into the attacking zone. He was dispossessed. Loose puck picked up halfway through the penalty, and it's cleared down. Mustangs will get a change. Pawson and Sargalini, the forwards out in red. Over on the far side, shot, save by Becker. Mitten along the end boards behind his net. He'll backhand it out of the zone.
It's been a frustrating night for the Big Green, but you know what? They've kind of handled it well. No retaliatory stuff, no cheap stuff, no chippiness. They just continue to play.
Pass up ice broken up, and Pawson will try to send it the length of the ice. It was blocked, however. Leonov can't gain the blue line as the penalty expires. We're back to 5 aside, less than 2 to play. Pass up ice, turned over as Lehman has it through center. Trying to work around Colby Pawson. It's turned over in front of the Dartmouth bench. Pellerin battling for it. It's cleared down ice Icing waved off into the final 90. Pellerin near side in the attacking zone. Pellerin trying to work around two defenders. Skates with it as he waits for the defense core. Now Alonso joins the play. His shot deflected. Again, over the protective netting and out of play.
See that a lot tonight.
.109 to go.
Well, thank all our loyal fans been here with us since the season started. Many of you, multiple seasons. Glad Munzing Media is the official streaming partner of all things Mustangs, and we love our hockey, that's for sure.
Shot from the near side, saved by Weber. He came out of his crease to make the save. Now 1:02 to go. Mustangs 50 shots in the game. Alonso sends that one high. Along the far corner. Alonso will take the pass out of the zone. He'll back skate with it. Mustangs looking to just keep possession. They're into the final 40. Isaac White stopped 9 of 10. Ryan Becker, 9 of 9 in the third period as the Mustangs are just playing pass in their own zone. Into the final 20. Alonso back around Gagnon. Gagnon lost it in his skates. Picked up along the end boards. Some pushing and shoving, and referee Jimmy Riley behind the play calls a penalty with 7.5 to go, and it will be assessed to the Big Green. Jack Jenkins to the box. The only unfortunate thing, Rob, the Mustang power play more than likely will not be perfect tonight unless they can score in the next 7.5 seconds.
Well, they're probably just going to play with the guys that are on the ice, I would think. Probably the power play's not even coming out, but you'll sacrifice that. Take one for the team there, that's for sure. You don't mind. It's been dynamic.
Face off won by Dartmouth. They'll keep possession behind their own net. And the buzzer sounds as the Mustangs will mob Ryan Becker. Final score from the bank. Mustangs in control from start to finish, 7-1.
So why don't we take a quick break? We'll get set up down for our Edge Nutrition Player of the Game. We'll have that for you. Interview with Caleb Lamb when we come back after this.
Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm gonna be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm gonna be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm gonna be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
there is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
Having free college, it's awesome.
I'm not going to have this weight of debt hanging over my shoulder.
It's so nice to be able to not have to worry about that burden. So yeah, sets you up for success.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost. And for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
Having free college, it's awesome.
I'm not going to have this weight of debt hanging over my shoulder.
It's so nice to be able to not have to worry about that burden. Set you up for success.
Back here from the Norway Savings Bank Arena as Caleb Lamb has our Edge Nutrition Player of the Game. Take it away, Caleb.
Thank you very much, Patrick. Our Edge Nutrition Player of the Game, Ryan Becker, with a nice performance in that third period. Step in, getting your first action of the season, 9 saves in the mop-up duty effort to maintain yourself a 1,000 save percentage on the season. I know you guys are really fired up for these, not just NECA games, but especially when it's a senior day game, and it seemed like you guys brought the energy right from the get-go.
Oh yeah, the boys were buzzing all night long. I've been playing good hockey, playing well within the division, getting the points where we're needing. So yeah, good effort from the boys.
Now, obviously, this puts you guys in a very good position as we head down the stretch here. How do you guys stay focused on these couple of games, knowing that everything's really going to matter in terms of trying to maintain this perfect record in the NECA Colonial North?
Yeah, we just got to make sure we still show up every day, lock in, have good practices, get our sleep, work out, eat some good food, just keep buzzing.
What does this group mean to you in particular? I know that it's never easy, especially when you're in a stable of 4 competitive goaltenders. Everybody's trying to get their minutes when they can, but you're still competing hard in practice, and it seems like you guys are just so good at supporting each other, whether it's off the ice, around campus, or obviously coming out here, and even the guys in the lineup are making noise and banging on the glass.
Yeah, we got awesome chem in the locker room. We got a really tight-knit group. The goalie room is incredible. Me, Wiki, Isaac, and Fitch. All really close, all support each other, hold each other accountable, push each other in practice. And I think that's just part of CM Hockey. We're a big family. We got Seb coming back to coach, which is huge. He was awesome for us last year. Yeah, it's a great group of guys, awesome chem, and we hope to keep rolling.
Sometimes that's the secret sauce that makes things tick. We didn't get a chance to get him out to center ice for an attempt at the knuckle puck slap shot a la Mighty Ducks D2, but he'll take a 9-save, 1,000 save percentage relief performance. Patrick, back upstairs to you to wrap things up.
All right, thank you, Caleb. And needless to say, with the Mustangs 7-1 win, a game was in hand after about the first 10 minutes, Rob. We saw a little bit of everything tonight.
Well, it's a good team win, and that's what Ryan was talking about. Tight-knit group. They've got bigger things, bigger fish to fry here coming up as they look forward. We want to thank everybody who tuned in this season. I want to thank Patrick, doing a great job. Ashley, one of our prime camera people, and Evan downstairs brings you the pictures, and Patrick, the sounds, and the players bringing the action, and Munzing Media is so proud to be part of CM Hockey and CM Athletics.
So for executive producer Mr. Rob Munzing, I'm Patrick Dexler saying so long from the bank. We'll see you here one more time on Sunday for women's hockey, but that wraps up our men's hockey for 2025-26. To echo Rob's sentiment, we're glad you could tune in. We'll see you on the other side.
Bye.